We're back in India. Hello from Mangalore. We're here on a 2-week trip to visit a couple of cities. We're in Mangalore first, then we go to Bangalore, then we go to Vadodara, and finally we're in Mumbai. And we're going to take you along in the vlog format again. Today we start with a beach cleanup. We're going to try to show a little bit of change, what we can do here in Mangalore. We collect quite a lot of foams here on these beaches. It's a really beautiful city, it's a really nice environment, and there is plastic, so let's collect it. Before we get started, we need to load up a little bit of energy, so we are getting food. So we have sambar, we have buns, and we have coconut chutney, so everyone gets something to eat, and then everyone gets to work. So let's eat first. Everyone had breakfast, it was very nice. And now with a lot of energy, everyone is cleaning up this patch of the beach. We collect quite a lot of plastic spoons, material that you can easily replace, or items that you can easily replace with more sustainable options. And yeah, we're cleaning up this patch now for 45 minutes, and we're gonna see how it looks afterwards.
Plastic Fischer!
This is a Mahindra Bolero, I call it. It's the Indian G-Wagon, and we are a proud owner of this vehicle. And fast forward, we just finished our cleanup with all the material that we collected. We brought it to our MRF that I'm seeing here for the very first time. So I'm very excited. After a couple of years to be finally here in Mangalore. The team also has arrived, and I show you around. We installed a charging station for our e-rickshaw, so we can load it right here. This is our bus that looks a little bit like we would go surfing, but it actually helps us carrying people and trash around. We have a beautifully organized MRF by Arjun, where we baled PET bottles and all kinds of other materials that we collected. I see textiles, that's probably non-recyclable materials like sachets that we find here. Old Tavern, whiskey, you should sponsor our work. And yeah, here we have some spare elements, for example one with our beloved sponsor Godback that is supporting our mission here in Mangalore. Yeah, and one more thing to show you is the insane amount of PU and styrofoam that we collected over the last weeks and months. Let us show you that as well. So here on the beaches of Mangalore, we have found huge amounts of PU foam and styrofoam that we collect. So this is PU foam that you find also in fridges for isolation, and styrofoam that is for multiple purposes, isolation, packaging, etc. And you cannot recycle it. It is lightweight, it is high volume, and that's where we ended up having crazy amounts of it here in the backyard of our MRF, and we're slowly taking it to co-processing where we use it as an energy source. But the problem is it is so high volume and lightweight that it takes us around 10 times the effort to get rid of it, because we just cannot load so much of it into the truck. Yeah, look at these huge mountains of it. And it continues far over there. But maybe one more thing, please follow me. Look how beautiful this place is. Palm trees, lakes, rivers, and over there is also the ocean. So this is really a beautiful place, and I'm very happy that we store all the PO foam just here on our MRF where it doesn't get into the environment. Today we were busy with cleaning up a beach and we brought everything to our MRF, but tomorrow this is going to be our job, and we clean up the trash bin system and take you with us, so see you tomorrow. Ready for cleanup?
Yes.
Yes. We need the driver.
Yeah. Here.
Here we have Arjun.
Hi.
Arjun, why are you wearing this brown jacket?
Because here in Mangalore we have to follow the RTO rules that we have to wear this khaki dress
When?
while driving e-rickshaw or any public autos, rickshaws or four-wheelers.
This is why Arjun wears a brown jacket. I wanted to let you know about this. Thank you. Here we have Harish sir. He was the very first employee I've ever hired. Now super promoted to managing director of Plastic Fischer India and a semi-professional model for Mahindra Bolero. Hello Harish.
Hi.
How are you feeling today? 2 times means yes, which I translate into good. So Harish is from Mangalore, more or less, around here, and yeah, he's our tour guide and taking care of us, making sure we're not doing any stupid decisions. So our idea was actually to drive in this Bolero, so Chris behind the camera, to drive me in this Bolero to the trash room. Harish said, don't do it, you're stupid, so we did not do it. Thank you, Harish. Welcome to our trash room system. The guys are getting into the water and cleaning it up, so check out how they do it. The guys just collected all the material from our trash boom, brought it here to our MRF, and now we need to dry the material. The easiest thing to do it is spreading all of it on a tarp, letting it rest in the blasting sun for 1 day, and tomorrow everything will be dry and sorted in there into the different categories. Today we have a special guest here. It's Marcello. He came all the way from the Netherlands. Marcello, what are you doing? Who are you?
I'm Marcello Palazzi. I co-founded B Lab Europe 10 years ago, 11 years ago. And I always love seeing B Corps like you doing what you're doing with a passion and really, making a difference in the world. So thank you. I am enjoying visiting you and the work that you're doing. I'm so impressed with this recycling and the work around dealing with the plastic here in India.
Thanks for visiting us, and maybe you can tell also what is the B Corp movement about? Why did you co-found this? What was the purpose behind it?
B Corps really is a movement of businesses that believe that we can be a positive force in the world. That the energy, the mission and the visions of entrepreneurs like us, like you and your colleagues, on their own they're very important, but collectively with 10,000 more B Corps around the world can really make a huge difference.
Yeah.
So it's also how different B Corps can work with each other. The total is much bigger than the sum of their parts. And we have seen this, in many, many countries. But it's wonderful to see you as a German-based B Corp working here in India. That's amazing, the impact that you're having.
This entire idea was to create a big network that commits to also continuously improve. It's organizations that already do something positive, that already try to reduce their carbon footprint, for example. But with being a B Corp, you also sign up to keep improving, reducing your footprint, etc. And I think this is, it's quite hard to get the B Corp certification, I can tell, at least for a small organization. But I think it's really what we need, that, more organizations commit to improve better. If you want, I show you a little bit around. Marcello, what did you just say? You were surprised because?
I'm surprised that in a place like this, there's no smell.
Yeah.
It's really, you would expect, plastic and shoe soles and so on would give a lot of smells, but no.
Yeah, I mean, one important part is that we dry the material before, so a lot of moisture evaporates already, and we don't deal with organic waste in here. So we segregate also organic waste. That means oranges and bananas and trees and coconuts. We're not even taken to this place because this would create a lot of smell. So we take only the non-organic material that is not from nature.
Fantastic. I'm really impressed. And all kinds of ideas come to mind, whether you could really even build a house with all this stuff,
Yeah, there are initiatives like that. And yeah, we would love to do more than just sending most of it to co-processing. I think for quite a bit of these materials, there could be a different purpose. You can maybe use injection molding for it and make, there are organizations that are doing already coasters from it or tiles. So we are continuously looking into it, but it's also a challenge. You need time for it, you need money for it. We would love to explore many more things, but it's always the limiting factor is always money. Thanks for visiting, Marcello.
I'm very glad. Pleasure.
Let's go have lunch. Let's have lunch. After that, we go to Bangalore. Avalanche project is waiting for us, and we're gonna do a lot of filming, check out the operations, and take you with us. Bye-bye.